welcome to the stream. My name is Kataria Fordell. So my Princess VTuber, and I am here to have some fun with you guys today. Welcome, welcome. If you're new here, make sure to follow. And also, if you're not new here, make sure to like and donate, please. I need to keep the stream going and my lights on as well. Thank you very much. Hello, Daidangay. Hi, Buddy Badger. Hi, Amber's Tail. And hello, Striker. Hi, View as well. How are you guys doing today? Hoi! Yo, how are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a good day. I had a 3-hour nap. I'm good. I'm really good. The reason why we're starting stream a bit late today is because I genuinely could not wake up from my nap. I was like, should I just like not stream? I have no mood. But I was like, no. I'm gonna get out from bed and I'm gonna stream cause I'm like that. I still feel like eating. Eating what exactly? Eating what exactly? I will say though, like I will say though, it has been a good day. It has been a good day for me. Amber, how are you? Guys, you want me to try something for you guys? What guys, speaking of that, you want okay, so I got some marshmallows today. I got some marshmallows. You guys should hear the ASMR. Yeah, these are my marshmallows. I'm going to munch on them for you in stream, so that there's no ASMR when it comes down to that. But I want to try these. Like I've been craving a marshmallow for ages. Like I just need a marshmallow, guys. When Kataria needs a marshmallow, haven't had marshmallows. Dude, I was just craving one recently. I was just like, gosh, I need marshmallows. Somebody give me marshmallows. Okay, wait. I need a Ziploc bag. I need a Ziploc bag for this one, cause this is a lot of sugar. This is a lot of sugar. I'm not sure. I'm pretty confident I cannot finish this today. So let me grab my Ziploc bag, and I have 3 bags of this. So like I have three bags of marshmallows. Make s'mores, buddy. I wish I could. I don't have an open flame. And it's not smart to make s'mores over a heat gunfire. It's really not smart, and you should never do it, guys. Okay, so I got these lemon meringues. Okay, so we're gonna try these on stream for you guys. We're gonna take a try, okay? Like I hope you guys like it. I like. This is not a cue for anybody who wants to give me food, but yes, it may be a small cue, okay? For those who wanna give me food, okay? I'm gonna take a small bit. I'm gonna take a small bite because we have a stream to run. I wish I. Oh gosh, they smell really lemony. They smell really lemony. They smell really good, actually. Let's see. Let's give these a try, guys. Oh, they're. So good. Oh my gosh, this is so good. The food tastes magically appear before you when you crave it. No, I wish. It's sour. Okay, guys, if you guys were to have your marshmallow, what flavor would it be? Here's a fun question. What is food? Hi, Jester. I wish, View. I wish. I just don't have that power, unfortunately. I wish I did have that power. I'm gonna take another bite of this marshmallow before we continue on stream, and I'm gonna go wash my hands. Okay. Okay, so these are the milk. I would wish for a bit more lemony flavor, but these are good. These are really good. You can't see. I wish I had a hand cam. Matcha. Okay, that's good. That's really good. Guys, I'm happy I have marshmallows. I also have a blueberry cheesecake one and a passion fruit one over here. So maybe we'll try those in another day. Jester, what is it with you and coffee? What is it with you and coffee? What? Atlas! How is the Atlas doing? Also, I don't. Oh gosh, what is it? What's the temperature today? I'm dying. What is it with you and coffee? I can't have coffee. Okay, hold on. It is 30 degrees Celsius. No wonder I'm sweating like a pig. I'm not that pigs are sweaty, but just that I'm sweaty. Ironically good. Eating good tonight. I also have some kimchi in the fridge that came in with this package. So I'm gonna have a good time tonight. Okay, let's talk a little bit about schedule, and then I also talk a little bit about donations. Okay. Um. So today we're gonna do Days of Ramadan 4, which is basically me speed running through all the games of Days of Ramadan I still have left. We probably will do 5 or 6 games. Tomorrow we're doing Honkai Star Rail and Genshin, and why is my thing there? I am a professional VTuber. ちょっと待って。ちょっと待って。ください。Yeah, hello. Gotta get black coffee. No Chester, no black coffee, please. So yeah, tomorrow we're doing Honkai Star Rail and Genshin. This comes in shortly before Honkai Star Rail actually does their live stream on Friday night, and I don't know whether we'll be watching that, but we will see. I will try to make it a community event. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, the lemony flavor has an aftertaste, which is really good, guys. I just realized that the lemony flavor has an aftertaste that's really nice, guys. Luna, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a good day. Okay. Yeah! Slippery shoes! Anyways, okay. Yeah, chat, we're asking Slippery and Luna, since you guys just came in, I'm asking chat that if they had a marshmallow flavor, what would be like their marshmallow flavor that they ordered? Because I have like marshmallows right here, so I have 3 flavors of marshmallows, and I was just trying my lemon marshmallow. It was really good. But I do not want to give myself diabetes, so I'm hesitating to try the other 2. I'm waiting to try the other, but they're like fluffy, puffy little cloudsies. I will wait till after stream to try the other 2. Yeah. Okay. Dimmy. Yellow, mellow, hello, hello. Wait, I got this. Hello. Wait. Why is my model not working? Nande. Is it my okay? Is it Nande? Why is my model not working? Wait, what is going on? Hi. There we go. Hi. What is my model not working? Okay. I haven't used that toggle in a long time. Okay. Nah, okay. You know what? I got this, guys. How is D-May? Jester, can you give D-May a shout out, please? Thank you. Please and thank you. How is things going on the taverns and D-May? What? No need. No. Shut up. Amir. Cat. Hello. Hold on. It works now. Hello. There we go. Okay, today is basically the day where I will try and get through as much of the games as possible. We're gonna take half an hour each game, and we are going to pray. Imagine I SO wrongly. I mean, if you SO wrongly, then you just need SO correctly. What? Damn it! Why are you crying over that? You shouldn't be crying over that. Okay. The first game that we're gonna play right now is My Lovely Empress, and I don't know what game this is. I will be very honest. Some of these games I've never even heard of. These are somewhat not sponsored. Hold on a second. Oh no! Why did that get modded? Why in the whole any ways of world did that get modded? Okay, hold on. I'm a professional. I got this. Did you see how they drew your thing yesterday? Hold on. I am professional. Check where I give it a shot. Gas. Hold on, guys. I got this. Okay. Yes. So let's talk about donations here. Okay. Tat, your Kiara needs money in order to continue living her life, and my lifestyle isn't exactly expensive. I am poor, technically in the poorer section. I need funds to help me be able to do things, and things such as continue streaming and buying food. Because if I don't have money to buy food, I will die. So if you guys would like to support me, 1, you can give a sub. 2, you can ! Donate. which will lead you to my stream element, which will allow you to donate. No refunds, sorry. I don't give out refunds. Or your third thing is your throne. You can donate into my throne. I'm currently trying to raise about 200 for me to go do things. And I will rest assured with you, 90% goes back into the stream. The other 10% more or less goes into my pocket because I need money. Kitaria needs to have foods. If she has no foods, she will cry. if she is here not eating properly. Okay? Yeah, chat. Do we have a deal? Do we have a deal? I give you entertainment. You give me foods. Okay? Is it a deal? Is it a deal? Also, I need to turn on the air conditioner. I'm sweating through my ass. Literally sweating through my ass. And I know I just said ass. You can quote me. You can clip that shit. I don't mind. Sounds good. Hi, Kumadora! Hello. Watch as I try and get through as much shit as I possibly can today. Okay, we're good to go to the game. Okay, hold on a second. What happened to my skirt? Dear Lord, okay, okay, that could have been very, very deadly. Hold on a second. Ahoy! Hello! What is this? What is this? Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, I think I got it. Okay, there we go. I'm going to have so much scuff today. It's okay, so it's a game called My Lovely Empress. There's 24 followers to the game. Ramadan. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to turn that off. I'm not doing that today. My apologies for not turning that off. I'm sorry. We could probably use it to restrict my vocabulary, but sure, I can do that. Okay, My Lovely Empress. Can you guys hear the game? Okay, we have half an hour, guys, so we're gonna be streaming this until 20, 30, 40, 47. 47, then we're gonna move straight to the next game. So, I guess in this game, you kind of, you're kind of managing time. 30 years ago, the great Emperor Khan summoned the Yao Guai, mystical entities with supernatural powers. With their aid, he emerged victorious in the Reunification War and ruled the Crimson Empire, the largest nation in Asua. However, the great Emperor Khan's reign was cut short when his Yao Guai betrayed him. Murdering him in cold blood, the Yao Guai then vanished, never to be seen again. Okay? The Emperor's widow, Empress Dowager Wang, became the ruler of the empire as well as a single mother to their son, Hong, who was taught how to rule with a firm but steady hand. As he came of age and ascended to the throne, hi Darius! Hong met the love of his life, Xiang, a noble woman, and so the young emperor continued his father's dynasty, guided by his mother and his lovely empress. Okay, yet more tragedy lay in wait as Empress Dowager suddenly passed from a mysterious illness. Hong was now left to rule an unstable empire without his mother's guidance. Okay, I hope you're doing well. Darius, I fell asleep for 3 hours today. That is an uncannily long. Oh my gosh, long nap. Hope you're doing good too. I watched the cutest one. Ah! No, I don't. Oh, she calls him this White Moon. That's cute. Can I get called White Moon, guys? Can I get called my White Moon, guys? I want a guy to compliment me like this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Of course. Grand Duke Chen. Okay. Gorgeous one. Okay, I'll take the gorgeous one. I will not take this one. I'll not take this one. Also, Striker, what you up to today? What is chat up to today? Actually, that's a good question. Okay. Okay, so I guess we should go to the Ashua continent. Oh gosh, she's female. Wait, are we actually gonna have to decide who to marry? Like once her wife eventually passes? Sorry, yes, this is the speed of which I am reading this. Do you guys want me to read it out? If you guys want me to read it out, I can totally do that for you. Also, I'm feeling Kai Silverhawk. Hello, we collecting husbands again. Unfortunately, I think we're collecting wives this time. I was not prepared when I chose this game to play for days of fasting. Okay. 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 Yes. Hi, Kai. How are you doing today? And also, I need my water bottle. Actually, I need my water bottle. Okay. In a few days, so okay. What's the topic? What's the topic of your uni coursework? Jester, you know I welcome you to say anything you want here. Husband, wife collector. I'm a husband collector. Speaking of which, did you guys hear the Honkai Star, the new Honkai Star Rail stuff? It's good. We have Hyacinth and Cypher. I mean, I'll allow it. Taking a short break to watch the cute. What's the topic about, by the way? I would be paying attention to this, but I'm not. Ooh, violent winds blew and tempest raged, the wrath of a powerful storm and bridle upon the crimson fire. Strawberry Barbara and the actual cat blur. Yes! Yes, I was gonna say that we love collecting women. You collected one! You collected one! Okay, you collected one! You didn't collect more than one. Wait, what? Xiang, you should have told me. Collecting one is still collecting. You guys collected this cute restaurant streamer. Is that not good enough for you? Asher, is this not cute enough for you? Am I not cute enough for you? Is having one swan VTuber not cute enough for you? Do you want more? How dare you want more? Okay, so we have some things, which is one food storage. Let's see. Okay, I'm buying it for the traders. Okay, flooded dwellings. What are flooded? We can have them. Let's do the nobles. Wait. It doesn't really matter at this point. What? Wait, what? Refugee shelter. Okay. Yandere Kiara? Are you kidding me? Another yandere. Server-side programming, I need to create a special... Okay, I was gonna help you by giving you options. I don't know how to do it. You sure are a fast reader. I can very much read. Very fast, yeah. Action point. Wait, I don't have an action point? Chotomate. I don't have an action point? Why do I not have an action point? Oh, okay, okay. It's because of that. Okay. Okay. Okay, I have two attitude. Yeah, Striker, I read for a living. Yes, I unfortunately read for a living. Okay, water supply, desert outlaws. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna waste money by doing this. Well, you're speed running, so of course you gotta be speed reading. I am trying not to speed run. That's the gist of it. Straw raincoat. My gosh, I have to choose. I have to choose. Okay. Sure, we can sign a contract. Okay. Okay, I got one. I get one turn. Okay, this is traders. This is icy showers. Oh my gosh. Nobody's gonna like my decision here. Thanks for the offer, though. No worries. I read like a crazy person. Like guys, if you ever like a 5 or 6 page thing for me to read, you guys will actually finally see how I have done. Like, oh no! Wait. Okay. We're gonna visit the Crimson Empire. Is that a tornado? Yes, that is a tornado. Oh no! Oh my goodness, the poor queen. Wish I could read that fast. It would help me endless research paper. That's kind of how I got through my. That's kind of how I got through my my degree. I read like a bitch. Oh no, he's depression. He's in depression. I mean, if you lose a partner, that's a pretty normal thing to do, you know. Time to become a cold-hearted tyrant. No! No, we are not becoming a cold-hearted tyrant. We are genuinely not gonna become a cold-hearted tyrant. Oh, he's so sad. He ain't gonna recover from this. He will recover from this, but you know. Okay. I cringe at my own gameplay. Jester, why do you rewatch your own gameplay? He ain't gonna recover from this. You never know, he might. He might. Okay, so I have this. Okay, so back. Okay. Now he's rewatching his gameplay. Which is, I could have told you that was a bad idea. Like you don't rewatch your gameplay, guys. Seriously. Okay, so we will go to the Yao Guai chamber. Okay. So are we summoning him? Oh, my neck! Guys, how my neck. Oh, I will be going to a dentist actually very soon. Hold on. Let me check. I don't know whether it's tomorrow or the day after, but there will be sometime this year where I will need to take a short break because I will need to get my wisdom tooth out again. So I might need a bit of I might need maybe a week off-ish during that period of time so that I can recover from my wisdom tooth surgery. We're collecting, isn't that how you're supposed to? Okay, so it depends. So here's what I'm gonna say. It depends. So it really depends. So if it affects you badly, then no, please. I rather you learn by looking through it occasionally than often, because yeah, you can be your own worst critic. Trust me, I I know that fact is that you can be your own worst critic. Trust me. And on days, there are certain days when I'm my own worst critic. If it helps you to, and you are on a day where you can feel objective about your work, then yes, feel free to feel free to use feel free to use your feel free to use your feel free to go and look and check stats and stuff like that. But as a streamer, I would say that as a streamer, sometimes it's better not to look at your stats until after the stream. Sometimes it's better not to look at your stats until after stream, because honestly, it can affect you very badly during stream. And if you're unable to be biased. Kitsune. I don't know what's the word in Chinese, but I know the word in Japanese is kitsune. Oh, and I won, but oh my gosh, Jester. Like, you can, I speak with my manager at least a couple times a month about stats and what we can do to do better. But I don't dwell on it. Like, I don't take it back and be like, I'm a terrible streamer. Yeah, that's just not how this works. Like, I take it as a, well, it's an idea to be more, to improve myself, but not to take it personally. Oh, nice. So she's my yaoi. Must keep on moving ahead. Yes. This one. Okay. That's the cringe part, is to say we are shaggy for now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Kai, a random fox woman is the Yao Guai I summoned. Okay. Alright, we gotta wait until the next session. Okay. So we need to summon, do we need to summon another Yao Guai? The Crimson Moon Festival. Okay. Start. Yaoi yokai. Yaoi yokai, very similar. What is the difference between a yaoi and a yokai? That's my question. Okay. Still wood though. I think same meaning. Place of origin. Okay, explain. Explain, Kai. Explain, Kai. What? You muted your audio when talking? Why? I will think about it. What? So wait. We're actually gonna resurrect his we're gonna resurrect him. Is the way it's recorded. Same meaning, different language. Okay. No, but if you say place of origin, then that would mean like maybe once China, once Japan, stuff like that. Huh? Huh? What? Okay, are we actually going? Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you need the human. Okay, so you have to so you have to select. Okay, okay. Let's do a disaster. Sure, why not? So we're gonna do a plague? Chotto mate. Okay, well. So you're gonna make a Jiangxi out of life or what? I don't know! This seems wrong. This seems wrong. Okay. Okay. Settle task excavation. Okay. Oh gosh, here we go, the trader's demand again. Okay, so give me how it's currently. Okay, that's not good. Okay, that's not good. River patrol. Okay. Okay. Wait, breeding? Wait, what breeding? Having a fox woman near Chinese server is already wrong enough. He wants the wife back, okay? He wants the wife back. He wants the wife back, okay? It doesn't really matter if she's struggling. Okay, we either get the traders or this, which I feel like is... Okay, great. Oh gosh, oh, this is not good. This is not good. Okay. Okay, not good. Okay, this is not good. So what's this game about? I have to leave for a bit. It's about managing resources. Okay, interesting. This reminds me of what's that? Civilization, and we have 10 more minutes of this. So interesting, interesting. Speak honestly. Oh, she has a fluffy tail though. Hi Amber, by the way. How are you today? Okay, so we have Psycho Tree Summer. I am not good. I am not good with nobles, okay? I don't entirely love that kind of nobles. Oh god, I feel bad. Oh god, I feel ridiculously bad, but it was either the Yao Guai or the disaster. Oh my gosh. I have what's these allergies? Define allergies. Define allergies. Okay, so I guess that's a thing that's currently going on. Okay. Swelling eyelids. So far, Emperor lost Empress. Yes. Swelling eyelids. Are you okay? You should take a break, you know. Take a break. Oh god, okay. Okay, I cannot do the people. I cannot even do that. Okay, fair. Clean water. Okay, okay. I do medicine health now. I have a feeling that this is not gonna end well. Not with me, no. Okay. Yeah, Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. And I can do the research. Okay, if... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, so you actually do have to fuel this. We gotta try VC sometime. It's been a bit. Yes, it has been. How's the rebranding going, by the way?
Huh?
Okay. Visit the secret chamber. Okay. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Through the mountains. Sorry, I can never stop myself from screaming secret tunnel. Whoa, let's go. Yeah, sure. Wait, you have new models? S? S? Okay. So we now have to visit the Crimson Throne. Through the Wendy's. Yes. No, we are not letting her go. Okay. I really need to figure out the soldier situation. Okay, we are currently in chapter 3. The price of power. What power? What power? I have what power? I have what power? Okay. Okay. Okay, so I guess we need to go and take a look at what we need for the... Yes, Rose Roller for... Oh, okay. Okay. 2 rice, 1 osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Okay, I guess I could just buy like 2 of everything, I guess. Okay, oh, that's going on. Summon! We have a new Yaokoi! Oh my gosh, this game is going very fast. This game is going very fast. Oh, are they a female? Oh no, she's a coward, poor thing. Pisces. Muse Dash in the new Tribe 9. Is that a bad thing though? Pisces. Okay. DM. I see. Oh no problem. Slums relocation. Okay, explore the mountain of the Crimson Empire. Okay, we have to explore the mountains. Start that. Reach 60 on any faction trust. Okay. Summon 2 Yaokoi. Are you kidding? We're getting 2 more? We're actually getting 2 more. Athelius, thank you, heart. Crimson Moon Festival. Well, locals are not gonna love this, but oh well. I am currently... Okay, back. Bandits! Yao Guai Pilgrimage. Okay, we have to start that. Oh, she doesn't have enough food. Okay. We can do that. 9. Okay, wait. Can we not do anything about that? Yes, the scene is an angle and not fully rounded. Ah! Oh, crap. Okay, okay. I did not know that. How are we gonna do that? How are we gonna help the nobles? Well, that's happening. Cycle 4, 7. Also, eat the mermaid's flesh in order to lead forever. That's not how this game works! That's not how this game works. Skipping over the dialogues. I am not skipping over the dialogues. That's the funniest thing about it. You think I'd be skipping over the dialogues. I am not skipping over the dialogues. What? You think that the nobles will be happy about that? The frick? Alright. Okay, hold on a second. Visit the Crimson Throne. I am not skipping the dialogues. I just literally read that fast. Also, we are done. Okay, so officially with this part, we are done with this game. I'm speedrunning the games tonight, guys. Quick 5-minute comment on the games. I actually like this one. I like this one so much that I probably got lost in it for a little bit of time and didn't realize the time. I liked it. I will continue playing it again off stream. Alright, next up, guys, this one I need your help because I don't have any brain cells today. We have, please touch the artwork. Here I'm selling my old VTuber models. I see. Have fun. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, so chat, what do you think of the what do you think of My Lovely Empress? I thought that was really fun. I will say that I thought that was really fun, but also that I feel like this is the type of game that I would just get lost in for many eons. Please touch the artwork. Oh, Lamau. I like the game, right? Yeah, it's hold on a second. Okay, there we go. Alright, we have please touch the artwork. I remember an audition of the fastest reader in the world. Okay, and what about it? It's an exhibition. I remember an audition of you. Okay, what about the audition of the fastest reader in the world? Okay, by the way, it looks like something that would need a lot of time. I feel like it's something that would need a lot of time, and this is gonna give me motion sickness even before we begin this. But I have to play it to 127-ish. This literally looks like a game that will give me a lot of motion sickness. What is this? Please touch. Oh! You read an entire book in seconds. Okay, I can't read an entire book in seconds. Oh, so we just need to replicate. Okay. Okay, that seems easy enough. Seems easy enough. Why is there a thing? Here. I'm so confused. Oh, wait. Is it... How many times can we replicate it before we build a, like, nonsensical thing? I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Ooh, the flashing black and white is not great. I agree, it's not great. Not, I think, for somebody who has a borderline painful struggle with this painting you picked. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Yeah, there we go. Of course, it's a joke. He's gonna come in with the fastest speaker and writer. How do you even become the fastest speaker and writer? Yeah, the flashing black and white is just not great. I get nauseous super easily too. Yeah, exactly. I feel like this is not a great game for me as a general factor, because I am getting really nauseous even in the first 5 minutes. Oh god. Okay, we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop. We're gonna stop, guys. I physically can't do. I can't handle this. I cannot handle this. It's. Oh my god. It's just. Oh my god. My eyes are flashing already. My eyes are flashing already. This is so not good for people who can't handle flashing lights. This is. Okay. That was. I couldn't even handle 5 minutes of it. You can't even handle 30 seconds of VR. I can handle about 30 seconds. I cannot handle more than 5 minutes. I will get really, really nauseous. Any other game you play, trust me, we're not even halfway through yet. Isn't there any accessibility options? Let's find out. Actually, let's find out. Let's find out. Let's find out. If there aren't, I feel like this game should at least have some accessibility options. Hold on. Settings. Colorblind mode off. Hand on. Use readable fonts. Process. Oh my god, there really isn't an accessibility option for this. My god, there really isn't a there's not even a lighting option. Dude, this is not good. Most of you guys have an option to turn it off. You will see that if I play most new games, I turn off head accessibility, like I turn off like bobbing option. Yep, never mind. Let's just move on. Let's just move on. Moving on to the next game. I have 6 games I have to get through today, and this is fine. Okay, the next game we got is Potion Permit. Okay, that's pretty bad. I've seen some pretty bad indie games. I think this tops it a little bit. This is like I can handle some form of I can handle some form of a like I can handle some form of flashing lights. I can handle some form of flashing lights. I will say I can handle some form of flashing lights. I can't handle this. This is not something that I can handle. We could not be. Yeah, we couldn't. Like, this is a Potion Permit, guys. This is by the same developer as Celestia. So this should be actually really good. I'm estimating that this is actually really good. And we should probably be able to manage 30 minutes of this. It looks good and it's a lot less flashing lights. A lot less flashing lights. Ooh, sound. The sound is amazing though. The sound is amazing. Oh my gosh, it's a bear! Looks like a farming sim type. That is what I would like to know. Is it a fun? Because this particular developer is kind of known for automating sims. So the fact that we're getting a second one from them is very interesting. Potion. Okay. You give all the devs feedback and stuff. Yes, we do. Yes, after this we do give the devs feedback. If they come on the stream, then we will give them the feedback on the spot. If they don't come on the stream, then I will usually wait till I have to fill up a form that gives the devs feedback and stuff like that. Okay, this actually looks good. This actually looks good. Logan, can I? Female. Oh, this is actually kind of cute though, not gonna lie. How do I select the name though? I can't remove it from Logan. I got the chance to shoot. Yeah, I would. Wait, okay, so this is selecting. Skin color. Let's just build the character first. Hold on. Hairstyle. Oh, there's a lot of accessibility options. Oh, this looks cute. I wish I could change my name. Eye color. There's no blue. Seriously. Outfit color. I want a red outfit, or am I just colorblind? Actually, it looks kind of cute. Okay. Cape color. We have black. Oh, red is nice. I think like purple and blue is nice. Name. Okay. Kitaria. This is being my nightmares of my Stardew addiction. I had a Stardew addiction for a long time. I am the first person to have a Stardew addiction. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, I'm not controlling anything yet, but I do come with a dog, which is kind of cute. It's kind of cute. Oh, the doggo. Never played it. How was it? You've never played Stardew Valley? I can't. Oh, wait. Okay, wow, this is bringing me Harvest Moon vibes. Let's do... What should we name our dog, guys? What should we name our dog? Chat, can you give me a name for a dog? Should we give it a name for a dog? Just prepare not to for 5 days. At least 5 days, because that addiction will get you. It will get you for sure. Give me a name for a dog, guys. We can call him anything. Hey, hold on a second. I'll be right back. King. Okay. King. You are king. It's a dog. It's a boy, right? I don't know. Oh my gosh, it's Katarian King. That's cute. That's cute. I don't know if it's a boy or girl. I don't think that they give you the option for either one. Oh my gosh, the dog walks like that. Oh, it's cute. I'm already very... Sorry. Guys, look at how the dog walk. It's so cute. Bro, look at it. Like it walks like it's scared of the ground. It walks like it's scared of the ground. It's damn funny. Okay. Okay. From what I've seen, this is a fun game. Well, we haven't gotten to the main gameplay just yet. We haven't gotten to the main gameplay just yet. But I'm wondering if you can have like a love interest here. I think this is what... Oh my gosh! This is our farm! I think. This is our farm. Oh my gosh, Marielle! Marielle! Marielle walks like... Oh my god. Okay, if there's one thing that I would comment about this game, it's the fact that majority of this game is like... It's actually kind of cute. It's the way... They have different positions by which the villagers walk. And I feel like that's really kind of adorable. It's unique. It's very unique. It's very. I feel it's very unique. Hold on. Oh, chat. I have to use the toilet. Can you guys humor yourself for 5 minutes? Can you guys humor yourself for 5 minutes while I use the loo? Mm. Yeah, you guys can hear. You guys can entertain yourself for 5 minutes, right? While I use the loo. Yeah, you entertain yourself for 5 minutes. I need to use the loo. I need to use the loo. I need to pee. I need to pee. Okay. Go pee, go. Guys, what is going on? Ah! There it is! I like the hit pets. I like the hit pets. Actually, it makes me wonder if this is a farming simulator game. I remember that there wasn't much farming simulators besides Guitaria Fables. But yeah. You got welcome back. Hi! Hi. My PP was good. My PP was good. Not that kind of PP. Not that kind of PP, guys. Oh gosh. Did you wash your hands? I did. I washed my hands. I of course wash my hands. Wait, you go to the toilet without washing your hands? I may okay, I may have washed my hands. Yeah. I wash my hands. I wash my hands, okay? I wash my hands, okay? I can't get over the doggle. I really can't get over the doggle. Do I live in a lighthouse or something? Okay. 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 That was it. You won't believe me, I had a friend who didn't. You did. You had a friend who didn't wash his hands. Dude, what? Dude, what? Okay, I did not read that. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Oh no, I started here. I mean, okay, so here's the thing. It depends. Okay, if they what if they don't wash their hands but they sanitize their hands? Okay, what if they don't wash their hands but they sanitize their hands? Because sometimes you can't wash your hands. Oh, this is the guy's cute. Xiao, Xiao. Even in non-Genshin, I cannot avoid him. The guy has some wild. Define wild world views. Define wild world views. Like what? Okay. Okay. Okay, he walks a bit more normally. Go to the Meadow Range entrance. Okay. Use the claim is just regular wood. There is that, and then there is dirt. Okay. Meadow Range. I don't know where that is. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm dumb. I have an arrow showing me the way and I didn't see it. The frick. What that's not a good excuse. Okay, there we go. Okay, hello, boy. Wait, do we actually get to date? That would be so cool, though. Like, I don't think Potion Permit is one of those where you get. Oh my gosh, guys! He's a forest ranger called Forest. Do you guys get the irony? Do you guys get the irony? Do you guys see the irony? He's a forest ranger called Forest. Nominative determinism. It really is. It really is. Also, what the frick? Where did that vocabulary come from, Striker? Where did that word nominative determine? The frick? I came on the stream. I was not expecting to hear that today. Okay, I didn't manage to get a daisy. Okay, get Basil, get Jasmine, get Daisy. Okay, so I can use this to actually do damage as well. Okay. Sticky jelly. Oh, I listen to Manju podcast. I picked these things out. I see. I see. Let's see. I got three daisies. I got 4 daisies. Where's the basil and the jasmine? That's my question. The deeper end. No such thing as a fish. Okay, I can't say that I have actually. I can't say that I actually have. Oh, okay, so that's basil. Okay, where's the jasmine? It's a good thing that the enemies here don't attack you, actually. In a lot of ways, it's good that the enemies here don't attack you. Where's the jasmine? Is this the jasmine? Ah, there's a bear! There's a bear that's trying to maul me. Okay. Okay, that's a bear that's trying to maul me. I have never heard of such a thing as no such thing as a fish. Lemon bomb. Okay. Guys, why is there a bear? Why is there a bear? Why is there a bear? Why is he trying to maul me? Well, what did I ever do to him that made him want to maul me? I also don't know where Jasmine is. Everyone. Wait, what? Okay, okay, I've never heard of that. Interesting, interesting. Interesting. Oh, I think I found the jasmine. Yep, I found the jasmine. Why is it that every time we get into one of these games, something or another is trying to kill me? Like, can somebody humor me here? TV show called Chili? No, I haven't. Can't say that I have. Can't say that I have, unfortunately. Okay, I am running away. QI? No, I haven't actually. I haven't. I don't. You have to understand, chat. I rarely, if not ever, watch TV. Like, I'll say that I rarely, if not ever, watch TV. The only reason that why is because I will say that I don't have time. I don't have time. I wish I did though. Like I wish I had time to watch TV and stuff like that, but I just genuinely don't have the time. Like I would, but it's like my day schedule is kind of literally come home from work, sleep a bit, and then maybe get dinner, and then after that go like do stream and stuff like that. And then I would be leaving. Like and then I would after stream I'm so tired that I'm just gonna lie down and kind of like I may get a massage on my neck for a little bit, and then after that I will actually go to bed immediately after that, and then tomorrow I kind of rinse and repeat, and then you could probably be like, hey Kiara, how come you don't do it on the weekends? You have to understand. I literally don't have the time either on the weekends because I'm out with friends, or I am trying to catch up on sleep, or I'm just genuinely like not able to. I'm just sometimes genuinely not able to because I'm very tired. Like on the weekends, is like I so chat, like you know how, so you guys don't know this, but I'm really introverted. As much as I act like I'm not, I'm actually really introverted, and it can be very difficult for me to like talk for 9 hours. Talk for 9 hours in one shot, and then like not be able to not go into the weekend like literally about to die. What's wrong? What's wrong? Aww. Oh my gosh, you have to give him pets. You have to give him pets. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. That is cute. Oh, you better not be stealing my man. I want you. Hello there. Hi, Cadenza. Cadenza. Hello. How are you today? How are you? How are you? How are you? Enjoy life, girl. I want to not. I want to enjoy life. I'm good. What were you up to? Were you playing Poppy Playtime? King has convinced me to try this game out. Try this game out! How are you? How are you? My neck hurts, Cadence. My neck hurts, Cadence. My neck is genuinely about to snap, and I wish it would snap. Like, cause my neck is genuinely hurting. My neck hurts. I have arthritis in my neck, so every now and again I actually do need to I do need to go to a chiropractor and a physio to kind of get my neck all checked out. Like, just finished streaming. I see. Yeah, so I am a 20 something year old with a neck problem because I have no strength in my neck. I'll crack it for you. Cadence! Cadence, don't make me fall in love with you. That is the one thing I always wanted from my partner, to crack my neck. Like, I have often said that I would die if somebody cracked my neck for me. Like, not crack that neck, but it's like crack that neck. Like, my Achilles heel is somebody actually like massaging my neck and cracking it. It's so good. My neck is like, it's more like a is my neck ever not hurting is a question, and that can sometimes cause headaches, and it can cause a lot of issues. Like, it can sometimes cause a lot of issues. So yeah. Yay, Cauldron. Okay, I think Cadence found my Achilles heel. Okay, so this is the main thing about potion permit. You actually have to do like 3, 2. you actually do have to. You actually do have to. You actually have to do it. It's what keeps the huge watermelon stable up there. It is what's keeping the huge watermelon stable up there. Wind, earth. I guess I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Am I supposed to? Oh, wait, I got it. Wait. So I have to fit all 4, is it? I have to fit 5. Okay, this is definitely going up here. Water. What? There's no way for me to fit that. Okay, maybe I can take a look at some of the other stuff. Are you kidding me? Wait, am I supposed to like stack or something like that? Is that what I'm supposed to do? It's like maybe stack. Let's find out if I can stack. Okay, actually, oh, so I actually do have to finish off the entire thing. Okay. Striker, my neck is killing me, and my neck is consistently killing me, and I'm not sure how to fix it. Thank you for the stretch. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh my gosh. And today is the day that I found out why everybody seems to be completely in love with Cadence. Why are you so sad? Why are you sad? Oh my fucking god. What is going on? What is going on? Embers. Why are you asking me to talk British? Yes, we went from being the Emperor to one Genshin event that gave the magical ghost staff. Yes, that's exactly what has happened. That is exactly what has happened. Clearly, you didn't know how this works. Oh, it's 3k points. Okay. Alright, go to the town hall. My poor doggo. Why are you so upset? Wait. How do I give him food? Backpack. Okay, I don't have food. Oh no, am I supposed to give him food? We die! You're 3k points. Very well, Ember. I will humor you until we start playing Potion Palmet. Alright, I think I found... Where's my doggo? Is my doggo collapsing from exhaustion? That would be very funny. If my doggo actually collapsed from exhaustion, I didn't know that was possible. Alright. Who knew? It should be 18 if it... Oh dear lord. Hey. Hello, Helene. I have to go back home now. I feed your mind. Whammin. What's a whammin? What's a whammin? Okay, that's a problem. I don't know where my house is. That would be a slight issue right now. About now, it's very interesting that I'm staying in a not in a house like this actually. Like, cause usually like you don't in farming you stay in houses that are like literally on a farm. This is the first time I'm staying in a house that's not on a farm. And my dog is okay now. Okay. Alright, let's go to Shell's house. But it's not even open. The doggo is so slow. It is not slow, it's just tired. How British people say woman, I'm guessing. I guess it's a certain way to say woman. I don't know though. Runehart. Hello, Runehart. And, alright. Alright, I'm guessing we're here till 8 a.m. And I think this is the last thing that we're probably going to do, because that is actually the end of my tenure playing this game, and I think I'm also done. Wait, I have 2 more minutes. Wait, would the NPCs just walk past? Darn it! Darn it, the NPCs would just walk past me. That's no fun. That's no fun. I wanted to be like Stardew Valley, where we blocked the NPCs. Wouldn't that be funny though? Like, you'd be able to block the NPCs. Alright, there we go, share. There we go, share. Alright, I guess that's it for today. I guess that's it for the request. Not much else I could do except go gather some ingredients. I gotta push you along with them. Dude, that would be even funnier. Okay, I'm officially done, guys. That would be even funnier, though. If they actually pushed me along with them, I think that would be a lot funnier. Okay, I think what I need to do for the rest of the day is probably just gather ingredients and just like brew a couple potions here and there. I think that's the gist of it. I think it's Stardew Valley but with potions, and you don't farm, you create potions. I don't know if there's any love interest in this. I don't think there is. But I'll be honest with you guys. If there's no love interest in this, I don't see the point. Why would you? Why would there be no love interest? You know, like why would you have a game with no love interest? Especially a farming game where one of the biggest points of a farming game is for you to actually fall in love. Wait. Am I in the correct? Okay, yes. I'm in the correct time zone to stop pushing for me. What do you guys think of this game? I actually think this is one of the better games that we've played in this bunch of days. This is definitely one of the better games that we've. Oh, you can block people. Okay, you can block people. Okay, it's okay. It just gained a new point in my opinion. That's a my opinion thing. It just gained a new point in my opinion. Like, if you can block people, that's the best thing ever. My goal in farming is become king of the economy. Who needs love? I need love. Kai. I don't have any love. I need love. Oh, is this how you, like, okay, I guess this is how you save. Okay. Okay, that's good. Good game. Okay. There is currently one more game we can play, and then after that we're going into do we have to it's a horror game, guys. And you're also engaged about, yes, I remember, guys. We're going into simulacra. Why did I pick this up? What possessed me into picking up simulacra? Nande da yo. Guys, why did I pick up Simulacra? What possessed me to pick up Simulacra? My later, I would say I'd be okay. Cause Simulacra is not exactly horror. It's thriller horror. It's not. It's horror in the sense that it's not. It's not gonna be like anything supernatural. It's just going to be horrific in the sense that I think you're. I think what is going on is kind of you're just getting into. Like you're learning about a girl who's basically like being kidnapped, and you're learning through text. Like you're trying to find the girl or something like that. It's. I thought it would be a good deviation. I thought it would be a good deviation from the regular content that we do because honestly, like sometimes when I want to do horror games, I don't want to play Phasmo. We're not doing Simulacra just yet. We're not doing Simulacra just yet. Could have picked a Spirit Fair. It has to be from the Days of Ramadan, and the developer has to have given me the Steam key. Horror game like Amnesia. What? What Amnesia? What is Amnesia? Chat, what is Amnesia? What is Amnesia, chat? But okay, so a little bit of comments on Potion Permit. I enjoyed it. I feel like it's the type of game that I definitely will continue to play along with my lovely Empress. But I also feel like it's also like compared to Celestia, it's a bit weaker. I'd say it's a bit weaker, like because I'm comparing it to Celestia mostly because they're from the same dev, but I feel like it's a bit weaker compared to Celestia. Chain of Fate that we played last week. No, that we played 2 weeks before. Cause I'm talking about it because they're the same dev, so I feel like it's good, but I feel like it's a weaker title compared to Celestia because Celestia, the music was good, the characters were good, everything was good about it, even though it was just an ultimate dating sim. I thought it was better. I thought it was slightly better. The dog following you makes a lot of sense. Is that another farming game? It's an otome dating sim, Striker. It's an otome dating sim. It's an otome dating sim, and for the most part, it is pretty good actually. Hmm. Oof, this one has a pretty good following. Okay. Okay, there we go. This is a new game, guys. It is. I'm actually shocked that like they like a developer like this can make so many good games, and they're indie as well. They're quite indie, so I'm actually shocked that a developer can make so many really good games like Otome Dating Sim. This one, and then I think that one of the games in Days of Ramadan that I'm waiting to pick up is K-pop. The like be a K-pop star or something like that. Like it is a game that's still kind of in playtesting, but I'm kind of hoping to get the developer to let me try the game once it comes out, because I looked at the game and I was like, this is a really fun game. I would like to try it, but it's one of those things that like it the developer is, I think the developer is actually also one of the more famous ones in Days of Ramadan. So I think that they don't have the time of day for somebody like me, and so it's completely okay that they kind of do ignore me a little bit. You're still gonna pick up more, but Ramadan. No, I'm not picking up more. After today's one is, that's it. I'm not picking up more. This is the last stream for Days of Ramadan, which is why I'm trying to get through like 6 different games. Like so that's why it's like I'm trying to get through the 6 different games. Once we finish Simulacra, I'm basically done. Oh gosh, I might die with this one. Okay, but I will tell you, Striker and chat, that we are going to have a charity event coming up soon. So what's gonna come up next is kind of like we're gonna probably have a charity event. sometime in June-ish, I think. I have a game for you to pick up to try out. Okay, what game would that be? It cannot be horror. Ooh, music. Good. Yeah. What? What is this? Oh no, she died. Okay, I have to admit that the pixelized is one thing, but gosh dang it, the story, so far so good. Okay, what game is it, Ember? We're also gonna play 30 minutes of this, and then we're going to go into Simulacra, and then we're just gonna have a nice little just chatting with chat for the last half an hour. But it depends on the day, because it's been a really I would say that it's been a really long week, so I might call it a night early on. And just be like, okay, yeah, on second thought, maybe I'm just gonna go to bed and not play Simulacra. Cause I will use any reason to not play Simulacra. Echoes of the Plum Grove, okay. Echoes of the Plum Grove. Hold on, I'm gonna go Steam for a second here. Is it on Steam? Echoes of the Plum Grove. It's like Stardew. I see. Guys, I haven't even finished Sunhaven yet. I haven't even finished Sunhaven yet. We need time for me to go finish Sunhaven. Okay. I would love to do more. I would love to do more farming streams, but it's just it has been so many games of like cuz you know the problem is that if you throw me a game like that, I am inclined to actually want to play it till the end just to see what it does. And also, oh wait, oh my gosh, I did not know that this control was literally the control. Yeah, they really do. They really do. Like the first day that I got Stardew Valley, let's go to this. I didn't sleep for 3 days. Oh, wow. Okay, Magic Red Book. Magic Red Book. Wonder what game is for. It's left or it's this game. Oh, I think I got it. Girl, same. Yeah, I just needed to finish it. I didn't. I have like what now? Okay, I'm just gonna quickly tell you guys. How many hours do I have in Stardew Valley? 318 hours. 318 hours. I have 318 hours in Stardew Valley alone. This will tell you how long I've literally spent in it. And then I think the first I think the first was that the first 100 hours was done in the first week itself. Okay. Guys, I made a mistake. Guys. I feel like I should have been reading this. I'll read this. I'll read this one out. Okay, I'll read the next one from. Okay. Let's use the Magic Red Book. When you see it, you just have to open the book. Dive. That's it. Wow! Wait a minute. Did she just turn into a flower? Is she the girl in the story she wrote? I'm scared. I'm scared to think about the final chapter. Well, what I might find. I'm afraid to find out what lies beneath. What if it turns out bad? What if everyone will think I'm a weirdo? Just think, I've never finished anything before. The final chapter. Will I ever be able to finish it? Girl, that's a writer right there. That's a writer right there. That's a writer in a nutshell right there. Did you just dive into her brain? I think so. Primer! Hello, hello, how are you doing? Primer, iced tea, how are you doing? Oh my gosh, she's scared of people laughing at her. I'm doing fine. But how are you doing fine? How are you? Don't touch the artwork. Gave me epilepsy. Don't touch the artwork. Literally gave me epilepsy. I didn't even survive 5 minutes of it because it was that painful. I'm not kidding when I say I wish it wasn't that painful. Have you tried Don't Touch the Artwork? Okay, this story. Still afraid, but this? Should I tell the story? Could I finish it? Yes, this is it. Oh, I just realized how far we walked. How's the game? I am doing 6 games tonight, Primer. I'm doing 6 games. This is number 5. We're on number 5 of 6. Yeah, amazing, isn't it? It is. It feels like kind of walking in outer space, kind of like an out-of-body experience. You know, we should come up with when you use the Magic Grip book. I think Space Dive sounds kind of cool. What do you think? Space Dive? Yeah, that sounds cool and informative. Yeah, you dive into the space on my heart. It was her heart! Dude, Striker, it wasn't her brain, it was her heart! It's called Her Plus. When the Soft Star Princess died, her final wish was to go back there, to where the place where she belongs. And the cat will be the one to escort her back? Exactly. Why are I feeling she's the girl and he's the cat? Oh wow, sounds like an exciting tale. Adventure I'll be drawn. Mr. Co-Writer's insight is, as always, extremely helpful. Nah, don't mention it. You're the one who came up with the Star Princess story in the first place. Well, I had to. This is our story. We made it together, right? If you say so. Well, hooray! Hooray! To the final chapter! Yes, the final chapter! Is there anything else we need to finish the story? Yeah, we need a spaceship. A spaceship? What? Nande? Why? This went very out of bounds very quickly. Huh? Huh? We went from a book that enters her heart to a spaceship, and now there's a magic. What is this story? What is this story? What the chat? What is this story? Okay, what is the story, chat? Where are we going from why are we going from a basic thing to a spaceship? Puppies! Puppies! Okay, I'm following the cat. Why am I following the cat? Why of all things am I following the cat? And why are we going all the way back to the original place? Huh. I mean, the cat's good because it kind of helps you out, but interesting. Interesting choice of I'm gonna pet the cat. I'm gonna pet every cat. Wait, chat, I'm gonna pet every cat. And we're gonna talk to a bunch of people as well. Oh my gosh, how far is our house? How far is our house from here? This, I feel like we've been walking ages. It's across the bridge and then some. Okay. Oh, chat. Wait, they're doing a spice challenge. Chat, we haven't done those in a while. We should do those. We should do those again someday. Maybe make me eat some hot sauce or something like that. Behold, the great comet of doom has torn up the sky. The sky. Huh? The great comet of doom? I'm walking right alongside the cat now. What is this great? Oh, now I remember what this story was about. Oh no, this is the story that's like Your Name. Like it's the same story as like Your Name. So that's why I now I remember why I picked up the story. It's because the story is very similar to Your Name. Huh? Why have you stopped? Oh. Oh my gosh, it took so long. It took so long. Okay. Woof! Okay. Anyway, chat, let me know what you're thinking of the game so far. Wait, I like, it's one of those things where I now remember what the story is about. Like it's a story, like, so chat, do you know like the anime Your Name? Oh, we can. Okay, we're climbing up. Now how am I supposed to? That was a ladder earlier. We have to go get the ladder. Is there any way to run though? Like, is there any way to run? I remember just now there was a pet. After I pet the cat, there was a way to run. If it oh, wait a minute. Ooh, wait a minute. The magic red book. Oh dear Lord, what is this? What is the story that is the magic red book? But yeah, Primer, Primer, how far in are you towards getting all your games done? Oh my gosh. I have like 3 games left. Oh, this is actually the final. This is actually the final. This is actually the final game that I have to. This one, and then like I have this, and then after that I have this game, and then I have a simulacra which I'll play in about 15 minutes. Like, so I will, once that's done, over and done with, I am basically done. Yeah. So yeah, I have like, that's like, I have 5 games left and I finished 5 games today. Wait, what music? What music? music? Is there a cassette player somewhere that I don't know about? Unless there's a like, yeah, don't haha me, man. You can do it. I'm struggling, man. There should be a cassette player somewhere, but I don't know. But I don't know what cassette player I'd be doing. Hold on, maybe I can go outside and find a thing. You can do it. I am struggling, Primer. I am struggling. And this is why you talk to everybody on the way. Kurongchong. I don't really understand Kurongchong. Okay, so oh right, I forgot. This was either, I think this is Indonesian. I think the developer of this is Indonesian, which is why we have the Kurongchong. Okay, and now I have the ability to kind of close off this thing. He's already asleep. Oh! Oh, my brightness. Oh, my brightness. Oh, my brightness. Oh my god. Okay, chat, here's a good question for you guys. Have you guys ever fallen asleep on a place that's not a bed? Have you guys ever fallen asleep on a place that's not a bed before? Like, let's say for example, like on a chair, or like on standing and stuff like that. Because I will be honest with you, I've actually fallen asleep standing before. The sofa. Okay. Besides the sofa. The magic wand. Oh no! Okay, so that's all we're doing in class. Wait, you've fallen asleep in class before? I guess we're not getting this out. Where's the cat? Okay, which subject did you fall asleep in, buddy? I have to ask, which subject did you fall asleep in? I will judge you based on the subject that you fell asleep in. Oh gosh, why are you walking in the rain? Okay, chat. Okay, here's where things get funnier. I have also fallen asleep in Malay class before. I actually fell asleep about 3 times in Malay class. So it's okay. I do understand. It's a subject that makes you fall asleep. The only other class I'd say I've fallen asleep in is Sejarah. And that's like history. I was able to rest my hand in history at one time in class was as I was a goodie. Wait, does that mean that you actually got my sister? What, buddy? What, buddy? Wait, Embers, does that mean that you fell asleep with the teacher's notice, like with the teacher knowing that you fell asleep? Oh my gosh, he's gonna be so soaked. I hope he brought a change of clothes. What? Where is base camp? What is the definition of base camp? Where is base camp? Oh, this is base camp. Huh? My teachers used a cane to wake me up. Nande? Why? Why? Why did they use a cane to wake you up? And how did they manage to use, like, kindergarten? Okay, buddy. I didn't fall asleep in kindergarten. Okay, kindergarten you actually will get the cane. Oh no! Did he get her? Did he manage to get her? Oh no. Why are you using all nonsense of things like a book? A book will never help. It's a good chance that she'll slip for the book. Kindergarten. Okay, buddy. If you fall asleep during kindergarten, that's fair enough. I will respect that. I fell asleep in high school. I fell asleep in high school, man. And my teachers did wake me up because I was like, you know what? She probably knows what she's doing. But I was kind of like a straight A and B student, so they really didn't care, like that I was falling asleep in class. So yeah, there's that. That was just a prologue. That was just a prologue. Dead. Rennie Pooh! Rennie Pooh! Rennie Pooh, you're here! You're here! Guys, I have a fun. They know there's nothing they can teach you anymore. I think it's less of the fact that there's something they can teach me anymore, and more of the fact that they understand that there's really not, like, it's not as if I will want to learn anymore. It's not as if that I want to learn anymore. Like, because at that point I'm just so tired that I'm exhausted. And plus, here's the thing, guys. Remember when class started at 7:30 in the morning? Like, remember when class started at 7:30 in the morning? Nobody is awake nor wanting to learn at 7:30 in the morning, guys. I don't know how it's like in other countries. Like, chat, feel free to tell me what time your school starts in other countries. In Malaysia, it starts at 7:30. I am currently in a lot of pain over that. You want to say? Yes, I do. Yes, Malaysia 7:20 a.m. Yeah, exactly. Wait, okay. Okay, there we go. Safe. There we go. Okay. Yes, run! Hilariously, even I start work at 9 a.m. and I'm half awake. Usually, my boss lets me come in around 9:30, which is a lot better for me because I would sit there, be a bit tired, but then I would still do work around 9:30. 7 a.m. Nobody's gonna do work. Nobody's conscious enough to do work. Oh no, some people have to wake up at 5 a.m. I did not care. I woke up at 7 a.m. and I would just like get ready in like 5 minutes and I would go to school. Like, it was a pain. Like, okay, guys, so one thing that you guys should really know about me is the fact that up till today, I am a night person. I am a really, really bad night person. I would stay awake until 3 to 4 a.m. in the morning. And that applied when I was in high school too. I was just better at night. And I would be up until like 2 okay, it wasn't just 3, 4 a.m. last time. It was about 1, 2 a.m. And it was always like the time that I worked best in was at night. Chad, can we go into just chatting now actually? Like, can we go into just chatting for the next half an hour just because I am a bit tired. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very tired. So I kind of wanna I kind of wanna sit down and just chat with you guys, like about like life in school and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's, I think we can skip simulacra. I think we can skip simulacra, and I'm not gonna go after it like after like a crazy person. Let's go into just chatting, guys. Let's go into just chatting. Wait, where's my model? Okay, there we go. Hold on a second. Okay. You used to study at a primary school where class started at 6:50 a.m. I was a night person. My uni is for me. Okay, Striker. Striker, how did that happen? Can I ask how did that happen? Like, can I ask how did that happen? Okay, there we go. Just chatting now. Okay, there we go. I need to wake up at 5 because I need to leave by 5:30 and be uni myself. What time is your first class, Striker? Striker, what time is your first class? Wait for work. Ren, I have no idea what you're talking about. I wake up at 9 for work. Okay, I have never woken up earlier than 9 for work. Thank you for playing these games. No problem. There is. Let's talk a little bit. It's like what? How was your school like life like last time? You had time at breakfast? No, I would actually get to school. I I don't have breakfast, and I was never a morning person, so I didn't even like breakfast. Honestly, it was stressful. Tell me, tell me. Like, I, I 9. I'm freaking 7. Yeah. My boss actually understands that I do struggle with coming in early, so he's like, "Well, you can come in at 9:30, or maybe like, and then like I could toe the line between 9:30 and 9:45 ish, so I could come in." I was really pushed to study other Doritos. I'm so sorry. Your parents sound like mine, honestly. Like, I don't have time. I didn't have time when I was having breakfast, but then I don't do well. I would say that. I would say that I don't do well in, like, I don't even have breakfast. Like, even up till now that I'm waking up at 9, I don't have breakfast because I feel like breakfast makes my stomach really, really acidic. I know it sounds really weird. I know it sounds really weird, but when I had breakfast, I would usually make my stomach more acidic, and I would struggle to have lunch after that and have dinner after that. So my logic was basically like, it's better that I don't have breakfast, or I just have very simple breakfast, like maybe bread on the way to school and stuff like that. So then I can actually, like, I can actually focus on work, school and stuff like that. When I get to uni, cause classes start at 8. I have to leave earlier because if I leave at 6:30, I'll be on the road to. Striker, remind me again where you're from. I enjoy studies, chemistry and physics are what I love, but it was hard. My dad wanted me to study harder and become an even bigger professor, diploma class engineer. I'm already an engineer, so that I decided it's enough. I want to live too. Darius, you live your dream. Damn, that's rough. I didn't eat at all, buddy. Like, I didn't really eat at all. I didn't really have the time to eat, nor did I care about eating. Like, because you guys have to understand that like back then I was doing like dance classes a lot, so I would be on the road till like I would only come home around 10, and I barely had time to do homework before I went to bed. So I would like come home at 10ish, and then I would do homework until like 12ish. Yeah, and then I fall asleep, and then I could barely get enough sleep before I had to go to school tomorrow. I still have good memories of school and all the nice people I met. Aw, that's cute. Oh, I see something eaten in the morning when I was like at function. Nice. Buddy asked, what are your dreams? To to educate more people in the world of dance. That's actually a very funny question here because my dreams are, as a VTuber, it's like my dreams have changed a lot over the last bunch of years. But as a VTuber now, I want to educate more people about ballet. I I want to educate more people about ballet. So once the new model comes in, I will be doing like educational ballet streams, and I'll be like educating people more on like the ballet side and like how ballet works and stuff like that. So I want to become the first VTuber to have a 3D model that can fully accommodate ballet. That is my dreams. Buddy, we don't know yet because I don't know. I don't. I'll be honest, chat with you on that chat. It seems like a dream that will never come true. I'll be honest, but I would love to have a 3D model to accommodate that. I only hear stories about ballet. Striker, here's the thing: a lot of people hear horror stories about ballet, but it is a very pretty profession. It is a very respectable profession, and it depends on what you're saying in terms of horror stories. Are you saying like our toenails fell off? Yeah, like I feel yes. Our toenails. It depends on the dancer, but my toenails have never fallen off. I will say that my toenails have never fallen off mostly because my feet are very strong. I think ballet is elegant. And then again, I don't know anyone directly who does ballet, so I feel like I'll learn a lot. Yes, you probably will. It is it painful? Yes. But is it not arguably more painful than people who are fishing and get a heat stroke? I would rather be in the studio dancing ballet than actually getting a heat stroke outside doing fishing. I say this with all due respect to fishermen. I say this with all due respect to fishermen. I would really rather like not get a heat stroke. And like it depends on what kind of horror stories. If you say like, oh yeah, ballerinas have to be thin. We don't have to be thin. We have to be fit. Most ballerinas are naturally a lot more fit because of the fact that we are dancers. We like it's the same thing as like you meet hip hop dancers, jazz dancers. Dancers in general are very fit because of how much time we spend dancing. We spend about anywhere from 6 to 8 hours dancing a day, and that's basically a workout. You work out for 6 to 8 hours a day. If you have, if you are capable of having fats after that, I'd be very shocked. Like, can you imagine being at the gym for 6 to 8 hours every single day, and that's your job? Like, you're telling me that that's your job. It is your job to be at the gym and working out for 6 to 8 hours every single day. That's not going to like you're not gonna have fats after that. And it's kind of funny that they say like ballerinas don't eat because I ate 6 times a day last time. Fit and flexible. Yes, we have to be flexible as well. I will show you a bit of flexibility later on. Um, I actually, I actually had like a, I actually had the whole thing of like, I heard the rumor like, oh yeah, people in ballet don't ever eat, and I'm like, dude, I I eat 6 times a day. When I was dancing, I ate 6 times a day. Like I would like get out of a class, eat a biscuit or like strawberries or something like that, or oats or something like that, and then I get into another class for 2 hours, and then I come out, drink a lot of water, and then eat more. Yeah, then no, it doesn't make sense to you. No, it doesn't make sense. We will talk a little bit about ballet education later on. I will say that we are I aim to do a series of like ballet educational series, and a few of the things that we're gonna talk about is kind of like we're gonna talk about like a dancer's body, like what a dancer contains. Like, it's no rumor that a dancer has like some dancers are, and like they are what they eat, they have this body issue. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. I would like to remind you this, that there is a part of our bodies, that of every single part of us in our bodies, that we don't like. There is a part of our bodies that all of us don't like, or don't feel like we are as flattering. Even the most famous people, even the most like models themselves, they all have a complex about it. Like, some people don't like certain parts of their body. We all have this. Like, I feel like we all have this. We all have this complex. Dancers use so much energy. Why would they? Exactly. They eat more, my friend. They eat more. You're gonna eat a lot. Dancers gonna take away the calories. I ate 8,000 calories a day, and I would finish all that in a workout. Okay, like, that's the thing. Like, here's the thing. I would say don't judge, because we all have a complex about how much we weigh, how much we eat, and how much we do that. Um, I'm not happy. I'll tell you guys right now that I'm not happy about my face shape. Like, I have a really rounded face. I have a really rounded face with like actually really puffy cheeks, which is why every single model that I have had as a VTuber has had heart shaped faces, because I feel like heart shaped faces is, like, for me, it's a very pretty face. It's a very pretty shaped face. It may, like, I feel like having, I have IRL, I have a rounded face. I and I feel like I really despise that, like, because it makes my face look really fat. I want to have a heart shape, like, hair, like, face line. I don't get fat, and I don't like, see that's the thing. See, everybody has a complex about their bodies. There is a part of your bodies. Your max feel, but still a bit. I'm maxed out, my friend. I'm maxed out, but I can pull my wait thing. I can do this. Is this better? Is it better? Hello? Hello? Is it better, Striker? Is it better? Uh, checking, testing. 1, 2, 3. Is this better? Hello there. Better, yeah, okay. I don't, like, so that's the thing that I was talking about. Like, there are unfortunately people who, like, even if you love every single bit about yourself, there's always a part of people that, no, you're fine, Striker. You're fine, Striker. I usually keep my mic a bit farther away from my mouth, because I have an issue with yelling. So my logic has always just been like, it's, how do I say this? It's like, as a person, it's like, there are parts of you that you don't like, and there are parts of you that you love. Like, for me, I love having really long legs. I have really long legs. I love having really long limbs. I despise my face shape. Like, and dancers have that as well. Like, you see dancers and you think like, oh yeah, they have the perfect body. Why are they starving themselves? Because, my friend, because there are parts of us that we may not love. And unfortunately, while it may not be healthy, like, to some people it may be healthy. Like, for me, I don't like my face shape, but there's nothing that I can do about it, and I acknowledge that there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm not gonna do anything about it. But something I'm not loving, the way, like, your waist shape or your hips, is a lot of something that a lot of people think that they can change. But it is what it is sometimes. It's like, you really can't exactly control, like, some people are born with like wider hips than other people, and no amount of like dieting or exercise is gonna save you from that. Like, right, guys? Like, no amount of dieting or exercise is gonna save you from that. But sometimes it's like, Some people don't like fully understand that. So that's why they think like, oh yeah, I just need to be a certain like a certain like weight in order to make everything make sense. Like, and then you know guys, it's so funny. Like, I'm gonna talk a little bit about something that's really funny to me. Do you know, like, okay, we're gonna talk about boob sizes. Like breast sizes. So this is the definition of irony here. Now, I have met a friend. No plastic surgery. No plastic surgery. Um, Here's the thing. Our world loves people who are like D cups and above. They love big, ginormous boobs. Whereas you look at the ballet world. All you need to do to learn irony is look at the ballet world. Like, the ballet world emphasizes on you not having boobs. Like, if you grew up and you don't have any boobs, or you have like less than an A cup, I mean, like, or you have like less than an A cup, that's officially a ballerina's size. Like, that's what you need as a ballerina. Whereas the world is gonna come after you and say, why don't you have a like a D cup or something like that? Why did I join you talking Ishikawa? It's because they were asking me about like ballet, like so Striker was asking me about like ballet taboos, like about the rumors that he hears about ballet. So I'm addressing some of it. Like, I'm addressing some of it. I was talking about the fact that everybody loves one part of their body and hates another, and ballerinas take it a bit harder. Like, ballerinas take it a bit harder. Like, no, actually, I'm sorry, guys. This is where I'm gonna tell you guys that you guys are actually kind of wrong. You guys are actually kind of wrong. This is where I'm gonna tell you guys that you guys are actually kind of wrong. um, Mostly because like, having been in the industry myself, okay, I will honestly tell you that there are certain parts of it that is really toxic. Yeah, yeah. See, Buddy gets it. It's like, ballerinas need to be flat because big boobs are gonna get in the way. Yes, yes. They cannot be genuine. Generally, ballerinas can't have usually a higher than the B cup because it'll very much get in the way. It isn't interesting. So boob size really affects it that much, mostly because like, I'll be honest here, and this is where I'm gonna tell you, you can't wear a bra when you're wearing your leotard, and it really does affect like, it does affect. There are quite busty dancers. I will say that there are quite busty dancers, but it's a bit rarer because, and this is where I come into the concept of, if you actually know how breasts are formed, it's formed when you have a lot of fat. It's not there's a certain fat element about it. There's a certain fat element about it, actually. Your boobs are formed out of a certain amount of fat, and most ballerinas, having grown up with losing so much calories in a day, like, usually most ballerinas start training at the age of 3 or 4, and they're very serious about their training by the time that they even hit puberty. I started professional level training when I was about 10 or 11. So it is a thing that naturally affects you. So yeah, it's true. That's actually very true. It's one of those things where it's like, you know how they say gymnasts are short because they go against the form of gravity since they were young? Ballerinas have the same thing. Imagine if you were a very serious ballerina and you were at your classes 5 to 6 hours a day. You're gonna spend so much calories that it's gonna affect you. It's definitely gonna affect you. Because even as a kid, it's very difficult. Like, even as an adult ballerina, it's very difficult to get to that point. Like, to get enough calories for you to eat. Especially, you know how, like, with kids, they burn off calories so fast. They burn off calories so fast that if you want a kid who is learning to be a ballerina to naturally have it, they'll probably eat like 12 meals a day. They'll have to probably eat like every hour upon the hour. And that kind of comes into factor when you're actually growing and getting puberty. I didn't get my puberty until I was 15, which is considered late by a lot of standards. But it's mostly because of the circumstances that I was in. I didn't really have a chance. Like, I was like working 6 hours. I was just doing that 6 hours a day. I want to okay. So interesting fact is that another rumor that I've always heard is that you can't be a ballerina if you're flat-footed, if you have hammer toes, if you have blah 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 blah. I would say that that's not true. Ballet in our world today, ballet actually really is very open towards a lot of towards a whole lot of different how do I say this, different body types and body structures. Now, if we were talking about 50, 60 years ago, not more rigid. They're more rigid about the body types that they want, the styles that they want, what kind of foot that you have to have. But in the more recent years, ballet has been ballet has been very much a thing that is actually slowly coming up in the situation of like people can dance. People can dance regardless of how your body type is like. Find someone that got that talent is so unique. Yeah, something that I think is unique. I appreciate that. No problem. There is. I appreciate you guys coming in to listen to my talk about ballet. Like it's actually really not that bad. I had a friend who was flat-footed. Okay, sorry, she was flat-footed. She was flat-footed. She was very much flat-footed, and it's one of those things where it's like she worked really hard to get an arch. She worked really, really hard to get an arch. And it wasn't that it was impossible. It was very possible. She actually did it. She actually managed to get herself an arch. But it's about working with the facilities that you have and working and using the facilities that you don't have. So like I was a bit lucky. I was born with really long limbs, which is something that ballerinas love. The thing that I was not born with, I was born with scoliosis. Which is terrible because ballerinas need a straight back. Was it painful? Yes, it was very painful for me to come into ballet with scoliosis because I was in pain a lot of the time. But is it workable? To be honest, I feel like ballet actually saved me because when you're a kid and your bones are a little bit more malleable, they are a lot like you. Scoliosis can be easy to fix in kids as opposed to adults. Like if you had scoliosis as a kid and you were put into ballet, because your teacher would correct your back, your teacher may force your back to be straight because you are a kid and you do have that facility to have that. I corrected a lot of my back when I was a kid, so that right now, like as an adult, I am not in a wheelchair because of my scoliosis. Like so, it's a backbone problem. Yes, it's a backbone problem. It's basically when you have an S bone instead of a straight bone. So, like it's one of those things why I encourage people oftentimes to go into ballet because it really does fix a lot of problems. I'm not gonna lie. As a child, ballet fixes a lot of problems. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it does fix a lot of problems. Like, and if you had a teacher that was good, or if you had a teacher that was decent, my teacher was decent. They would help you. They would help you work with the facilities that you have. You know, there is a dancer that has so bad back issues. Well, it didn't save me with scoliosis. I still have the scoliosis, but it really delayed it. Can you fix my wallet? It's always empty. I'm sorry, you can't. It might take away more from your wallet. Like, she has a really pulled back to the point where when she turns, her center of gravity is behind, not in front. It was very interesting to watch her and see how she worked with the facilities that she had. To be honest, a lot of in the past, like about ballet was founded in Paris 300 years ago. Since then, it has gone through so many evolutions, and it has become so open to people that it's not even that in our day and age today. It's not even like it's not even fun. It's not even like it's so open to people. Does scoliosis have a cure or treatment? Um, if it's not bad scoliosis, you can cure it by having good posture. If it's bad scoliosis, the treatment is surgery. And if you had it as a kid, there was a good chance that as an adult, you would need surgery to correct that scoliosis. Um, so it kind of did save me from scoliosis. Like, I know a friend's mother who has scoliosis and she's just not able to sit up. Like, she's not able to sit up, she's not able to stand, she's not able to walk. She's in a wheelchair 24/7 and she's just either in a wheelchair or lying down. Scoliosis is a very painful situation that, if not fixed early on, can be very, very detrimental in later life. And this is why I would say that whether I have a, like, if I have a kid in the future, like if I have give birth to a kid, boy or girl, I'd send them to, I really want to send them to ballet, because sometimes ballet picks up on issues that we never knew we had as a kid, and they correct them before it gets bad. It corrects it before it gets bad. And while I would give my kids the option of quitting ballet after a certain period of time, I don't mind if they want to quit ballet after a certain period of time, because I acknowledge that every kid will have their own interests and stuff like that. But I just want the correction issues. Like, I don't want my kids to have if my kids have posture issues, or my kids have scoliosis or something like that. I want to know. I want to know before they grow into adults that are in chronic and constant pain. Like they can quit after 5 years. I don't really care, because after 5 years I would have at least seen that my kid has had that. So, and it's kind of interesting because it's like I am already preparing like a long series of it, where I once my 2.0 debuts, every bi-weekly thing where we're gonna have a let's learn ballet. And so we're gonna learn like from ballet moves, and then like every now and again you might see me as a model and I will tell you a little bit about ballet history as well. Like, we will actually have ballet learning streams. I aim to have ballet learning streams every 3 months to kind of teach you guys, like, one, we might have teaching streams where I tell you guys, oh yeah, so this is how, like, we talk about like the New York City Ballet, the Paris Opera, for example. We talk about the history of ballet. We talk about the taboos surrounding it. Can we love corrected posture from those two? You actually can. You actually can. You're gonna be a good mother. We don't know that yet. I'm a very temperamental person. To be honest, any dance would teach you corrective posture. Because, so a very interesting fact for you guys right now, that you guys can even exercise tomorrow, actually, is that, how you guys walk. Okay, how you guys walk. So, a good method of thought of how you should walk to distribute your weight properly is to go from the heel to the toe. Kind of like roll through your legs into the toe. A lot of people, you'd be surprised, and you can check it out yourself. A lot of people don't walk like that. They walk either from the middle or the ends of their toes. Which is kind of funny that that a lot of people complain about ballerinas on our toes all the time. But the difference is that when we are on our toes and when I'm on my toes, my weight is evenly distributed amongst all 5 of my toes. Which is kind of why ballerinas have this ability where I can actually move one toe at a time. Like, I can actually move one toe at a time. I have so much control over my toes that I can actually move one toe at a time if needed be. Like, a lot of people can't. Well, I can move my second and third toe. I can't move. Those have to move together. But I'm really good. My last toe can move without issues, and then my second toe can follow along. So, I was never interested in ballet till now. Yo, let's go. It's a very interesting thing, and it comes into real life as well. You'd be surprised at how much it comes into real life. Like, you guys can actually assess right now if you guys want to do something really fun. Stand up and then walk 5 steps. see if you can understand where your weight distribution is. So for me, when I walk, I go from heel to toe. So I always go from heel to toe. And so the weight distribution is your heel, which is the quite a bit of the strongest part of your body, will take the impact. Then it will move that gravity all the way onto your toes. That makes sense. If your weight is well aligned, then standing on your toes should be an issue. Yes, exactly. So there's physics behind it. There's a lot of gravity behind it. There's a lot of things that come into ballet that a lot of people don't understand. They're like, oh yeah, why are they standing on their toes? There is no possibility. Okay, point shoes have a lot of things that don't make sense about them. Even until today, I don't understand how they work. But when you're on your tiptoes, and when the way that I learned on my tiptoes is really, that is how you learn. Like, you don't ever leave your weight on one set of your toes, because if that happens, you are using the wrong thing. Like, you're using the wrong technique to stand on your toes, and therefore in the long term it will cause you pain. I was in tap and jazz and hip hop for dance. Let's go. Like, and I kind of think like, now we have a lot to cover when it comes to ballet, but I feel like if we can ever get through the ballet series, I would love to do jazz and hip hop as well, even though I'm not as well versed. So that would take a lot more research. Like, that would take a lot more research on my end, because I was very much trained in ballet. Guys, this is to give you a perspective. This will give you a perspective on my age. I have spent 20 at least 20 years in dance. I have spent at least 20 years in dance. That'll kind of give you a perspective on how long I've taken to learn dance. We can do it together, yes. Yeah, so I had to learn the history of ballet nutrition. I had to learn about my bones. I had to learn biology just to understand how my bones work. And it's kind of funny that a lot of people say, "Oh yeah, dancers abuse their bodies." My friend, dancers are probably one of the most self-conscious people about their bodies. I can tell the difference between a sprain, a strain, and a broken bone the minute I get the injury. Because I had to learn. Like, a lot of people can't tell the difference between the sprain and the strain. A lot of people cannot tell the difference. As a dancer, after 20 years in it, you can tell the difference. I know when my bone is broken. I know if it's just a sprain. I know if it's just a strain. I know the difference. Like, especially it's always so funny, because I have a story of going to a doctor who, and he didn't believe that I had a broken bone. Okay, I didn't believe that I had a broken bone until I screamed at the doctor. I said, "Get me into an X-ray right now." He took me to an X-ray and he still didn't believe I had a broken bone. I said, "Give me that X-ray." He gave me that X-ray. It does cost a lot to get into dance, but adult ballet is actually really cheap. Same, I tried gym, but I get so bored easily. I recommend hip hop, or like just do an open class. Adult dance is actually really good. I don't know how much it costs to get into dance, but in Malaysia it's about, I think, 40 ringgit per class for an adult class. But it's so funny because I said, "Get me that X-ray right now." I looked at the X-ray, and I saw like literally the bone like broken, like a hairline fracture. It was not a bad. No. Okay. Let me explain why it's not advisable. So one thing is that I got a hairline fracture, and I was like, "Doctor, that's a hairline fracture, and I know it." And he's like, "No, it's not." I brought in his superior, and then his superior said, "That's a hairline fracture, my friend. Why do you not understand what hairline fracture is?" I'm like, "I'm a dancer, dude. Like, I know when my bone has broken." So yeah, until they really don't. Striker, is it possible to start at home with YouTube vids and stuff like that? Okay, now if you want to start home with YouTube vids, I don't recommend ballet specifically. Because it's so nuanced. It's so nuanced to the point where you will struggle if you don't have a teacher to correct you, it it actually becomes even more difficult than having a teacher to help you out. Um, if you want to do a dance, I may recommend, like, Just Dance the game, or like aerobics. Like aerobics is a very good thing to get into. Aerobics is a very good thing to get into if you want to start dance, because if you start ballet, I recommend only getting a teacher. Hip hop is something like that. Hip hop is not too bad. It's not too bad. Um, I am not the hip hop expert. I would probably have to bring in my friend who actually is a hip hop expert. But he actually but he would say just learn the basics. Like it's okay to just learn the basics and then just do basic. Because actually, to be honest, at the end of the day, what is dance? Dance is a form of expression. When obviously the cavemen, nobody taught the cavemen how to do the ooga booga dance. Nobody ever did that. Dance is a thing that I feel everybody can get into because it's a form of expression. Even if you move your body a little bit, even if you're swaying like I am right now, that in itself is a form of dance. Like, there are forms of dance that are like, whacking. Like, if you guys don't know what whacking is, it's basically a hand style dance. Like, you only ever use your hands. It's entirely the use of the hands. You don't use the rest of the body. I took a whacking class back in like a few years back. It was amazing. I loved it so much because you never use the rest of your body. The rest of your body is meant to literally be straight while you whacked. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Hip hop has a lot of chest and hip isolations, aka hip hop. Which is why I think it's a really good thing for starting dancers. If you had the money, I recommend ballet. If you have the money, I recommend ballet, because ballet is always a very good one. Even as an adult, having to learn how to redistribute your weight can be confusing, but it's really, really good for anybody who wants to take it. Zaydo, hi. We're talking dance. We're talking dance. Yeah, so it's one of those things where it's like, sadly, a broke uni student here. It's okay. Do you some unis have dance clubs which you guys can absolutely join. K-pop is, how do I explain K-pop? I feel K-pop is a whole different level of difficult, mostly because you're singing while you're dancing. Ballet dancers don't sing while we dance, and the ballet world actually has a lot of respect for musical theater and stuff like that. It's mostly because of the fact that I enjoy I enjoy I enjoy doing that. Like I enjoy like dancing and stuff like that. I enjoy like just going out there and just like I just feel like a lot. It's so funny because I'm gonna talk as we go on. I'm gonna tell you guys a bit of the taboo, like the whole concept that ballet dancers have an ego towards hip hop dancers is sometimes not all that wrong. It's wrong because most dancers don't have that complex, but it's there are a lot of dancers that will look down on each other because of a different dance style, stuff like that. Um, this is a very bad weakness of mine, and I will say that this continues to be a very bad weakness of mine. I have I don't know. It's just, I guess, as a very trained dancer, I struggle with like looking at aerobics. I struggle a lot. Like, I can respect it because it's a workout. It's not a dance. Like, but I struggle with looking at aerobics sometimes just because of the fact that, I guess it's just a me thing. It's just a me thing. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, don't get me wrong. I have a lot of respect for it. But it's just a me thing. It's one of those things. Like, even as time goes by, I will tell you guys like a little bit more about how the hip hop versus ballet situation kind of came about, and why people in hip hop don't get along with dancers, and why they had to go through this whole step up level story where it's like, oh yeah, you're like me for reals because you're a dancer too, that kind of story. Now, there is actually a really long history in relation to that particular aspect of it. Like a lot of people don't understand the history that goes along with it, and there comes a lot of history, but a lot of people do agree right now that like ballet and K-pop are very like ballet K-pop, like they all deserve to be respected, but there was a history and a point in time when people didn't see it that way. When people didn't see it that way, when people didn't see it as it is, and I'm gonna go into the history of that. Like, I feel like you guys are gonna enjoy like going into the history of like dance and in and of itself and how this kind of goes into that. Fun fact: point shoes did not start with ballet. Fun fact. Fun fact. Sometimes people can't get into that. Yeah, I just can't get into aerobics. I struggle with it. I struggle a lot with aerobics. Wow, whacking looks hard. It's actually not once you get like a lot of dances. It's actually not when you know the foundation behind it. Like, an actually interesting history. Yes. It's actually not when you know the foundation of it. To be honest, dance seems hard. And it is hard, but when you have the foundation of why it is what it is, it becomes a lot easier to understand why a certain thing is why it is. To be honest, actually something that I've been considering is that you take it slow, Striker. But the one thing that I've always been considering, but that requires me to make money out of streaming every single month. Like, that requires you guys to literally at least give me 100 every single month. That for ringgit, by the way, not USD, ringgit. I was debating on bringing you guys into a ballet class with me, like every single month, do a stream that's basically ballet, and I'm basically gonna teach you guys and teach you guys through like some of the basics of ballet, and just teaching you guys like some of it, like how to do a plie, for example, or how to isolate your legs so that you can do a tendu. And I thought it would be very fun, but I wouldn't need the funds for that one. I am not. I will say that as passionate as I am, I cannot rent a whole studio out of pocket. That is expensive. I cannot rent a studio out of pocket. Hi, how's your day doing? Hi, in fame. We're talking about ballet, actually. It's interesting. Come join in the conversation. Come join in the conversation. Like, but I do aim to, like, as we go on, like, do little shorts of like, here's how you guys can do a plie and how you guys can learn. And we're actually going to not use my VTuber model. My VTuber model will be explaining the situation. The person on me, is going to be demonstrating. What's that? You don't know ballet? In fame! Wait, you don't know ballet? Like the dance form? The dance form? Guys, we need to educate. We need to educate, guys. Like, we need to educate you guys. Like, I know that you guys don't come into. I know you guys don't come into streams for to get educational. Why is that something special? I'm a ballerina VTuber. So I was a former dancer of 20 years. And then I was a dancer 20 years, and actually the thing is that we have played around with the whole concept of it for a long time. I think with the 2.0 it's gonna come out. I'm gonna start teaching a bit more ballet. Now, this is where I put the disclaimer, okay? I am not a ballet teacher. I'm not a ballet teacher. I did take dance for 20 years, which if I feel like going for the examination to become a teacher, technically I could. But I did not take that exam mostly because it was really expensive and really heavy on my family. I think it was like 20K to go and take the exam just for the exam. Like, it was not even about it's not even the classes that will come into it. It's the exams. Like, the exams are the ones. You mean dance? Dance. Classical dance. Classical dance, in fame. Be careful of your next words, but classical dance. Like, I was not a pole dancer, and I don't know how to do pole dance. I don't know how to do pole dance. I will establish that right now. You will never get me doing pole dance because I don't understand how pole dancing works. There, I have been trained in 4 different styles. So, hi Thelius! Welcome back. Yeah, so, I'm just messing with you. Thank God. Thank God you are. So, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, an IRL stream. Yeah. We will only get there if we hit a certain amount. Bro, and fame. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not something I would joke around. It is a very interesting, I will say that it's a very interesting, I will claim in addition to that, that I'm not a ballet teacher. I'm probably not as qualified to teach as some of the other like VTubers out there, streamers out there, YouTubers out there who will teach you a ballet class for reals. But I think it's more about sharing the passion of my dance to more people. It's more, I think for me, it's more about sharing the passion. What is that? Go Google it, please, for God's sakes. I think for me, at the end of the day, it's more about sharing the passion and kind of telling more people about ballet, because people like in fame is like they don't know what it's classical dance. It's in fame, it's the dance where you stand on point shoes, where you have shoes. Sharing the passion and experience of everyone. Yeah, it's about sharing the passion and the experience of everyone. And because ballet is kind of, okay, it was dying 200 years ago, it's dying now. But it's more so dying now because of the fact that it's very difficult to get online. Like, it's very difficult to get ballet online, mostly because of the fact that the dancers who may or may not be using online models are not one. We are in the age of VTubers. We're in the age of influencers. A lot of these influencers will do K-pop dances. I don't see any one of them doing ballet. I don't see any one of them doing ballet. So my logic of like oftentimes having this is that if I have a platform and I have an ability to share with my passion with the world, to kind of teach you guys even a little bit about ballet, and to encourage you guys to go and watch like the Paris Opera or something, or any ballet in your local community, because ballet tickets are usually not very expensive. They are about 30-40 of whatever currency that you're in. So if I encourage you guys successfully to kind of go and watch a ballet, I think that would have been amazing already. But yeah, in fact, I don't know how to explain fully ballet to you. And I actually don't like trends that hard. Yes! It actually does hurt, but you kind of get used to it. It doesn't hurt that much more than getting heat stroke from fishing. I will compare that. Like, it is a very demanding career. It's a very demanding art form that I spent 20 years having to learn how to do. But it is one of the, I would say that of the many years that I've spent doing ballet, it is the most rewarding art form that I've had so far. I would say that everyone has their own different art forms that make them happy, or that they have been in since they were really young. For me, it was ballet. I can't dance. It doesn't matter if you can't dance in fame. Just I would say, just sit down and learn. Just sit down and have fun learning about dance, because honestly, you don't have to dance, and that's still a dance. In fact, that's heat stroke on fishing. I have gotten heat stroke on fishing. In fact, that is still a type of dance. It is still a type of dance, and that is something that I would respect. I have gotten heat stroke on fishing. Okay, and I will tell you that it is not fun. I'd rather be in a dance school. As time goes by, we're also probably going to talk about the different dance schools available for dancers. And okay, this is where I'm going to get very angry, and this is where I'm going to get very passionate. A lot of the times, ballet seems to be a very bougie thing. It seems to be a very expensive thing for a lot of dancers, because obviously nothing that you buy is cheap. But at the same time, I would say that you cannot gatekeep ballet like this. Because if you gatekeep ballet to only the rich, then nobody's gonna want to do ballet. Nobody's gonna want to watch ballet. That's the unfortunate truth about it. And this is why, this is one of the reasons why I, as a VTuber, I want to use my platform to kind of teach you guys about ballet, because I feel like it shouldn't be a bougie thing. I feel like it should be an accessible thing for every single person to have, to learn about, and to kind of learn about, to kind of see. Like, a lot of people keep telling me, it's like, oh yeah, it's so good, but it's so expensive. I would hope that even if you don't have a thing, street racing kind of dance. What is street racing kind of dance? I've never seen that. Street dance? That's fun. Gatekeeping is just bad in general. It's just quite, I see. Okay. I would say that honestly, it's very, a lot of people think that ballet is for bougie. Which, yes, classes are stupid expensive. I don't deny that classes are stupid expensive. Even my parents could barely afford it. But honestly, I also still feel like you should not stop a person who wants to learn ballet to kind of learn ballet. Yes, I do gatekeep in the sense that I don't want you guys hurting yourself by trying point shoes. But there's really nothing wrong with learning how to do a plie. There's really nothing wrong with learning how to do a tendu. There's really nothing wrong with learning how to do turns. Like, I would never encourage point shoes, it's one of those things where it's like, as a gymnast, right? For example, as a gymnast, you wouldn't be trying really, really difficult tricks until you're ready. And even if the basic person can do like a splits, that doesn't mean that you can do a whole ass floor routine as a dancer. As a gymnast, like, that doesn't mean that you can do Simone Biles' floor routine. But does that not mean that you cannot learn how to do a splits? No, it does not mean that you should not learn how to do a splits. I feel flexibility is good for everybody. And that is what I feel about ballet. That is what I have felt about ballet for a long time. Like, it's what I felt like, because we shouldn't gatekeep to this extent. Like, anybody should learn the basics. Even if you don't have a teacher with you, you should at least take a look at the basics and at least understand the basics. Like, obviously, if anybody goes out there and says, "Oh, Katara said I'm ready to be on point," don't risk risky dance moves unless there's a teacher around. Not girls, teachers. I'm gonna establish that I'm being deadly serious. Don't put yourself on point unless you are ready. And by the definition of ready is that a teacher, you have gone to classes for about 2 to 3 years, at least 5 years. It's usually 5 years. And the teacher said, okay, it is time for you to buy a pair of point shoes. Now, there might be some times when I am streaming, when I am using point shoes. But let's not forget, I have been on point since I was 16. I have been on point for many, many years. I have been cleared to be on point with my teacher for many, many years. I know the technique. I know the history behind it, and I know how the right muscles to use so that I can get on point without hurting myself or risking really, really grave injury. Because here's the truth about it. If you get yourself on point when you're not ready, girls, I'm talking to you right now. If you get yourself on point when you're not ready, you know what's gonna happen? You might break your ankles. You might break your feet. And I'm saying that not to scare people who are thinking of trying ballet. I'm saying that sometimes when you're trying something new, you have to learn the basics before you go into an advanced level. You cannot just presume to go into an advanced level. It's kind of one of those things where it's like okay, I don't know how to explain this. It's like, okay, let me try and explain this in a very okay, let's try this. Singing. Yeah, okay, actually, you know, let's use the gym. Would anybody, like, imagine if you are like 90-pound kid. Like, imagine if you're a 90-pound kid. Would you lift 120 pounds the minute you get into the gym, having never gone to the gym before? No, you really wouldn't. You really, really wouldn't. You'd probably try yourself with 5 pounds, maybe 10 pounds, and then slowly kind of work your way up to that 120 pounds, you know. Yeah, that's my logic behind it. I would say that honestly, it's like, so it's the same thing as ballet. That, like, point shoes are something that you work yourself up to. You know, support holding the reels and stuff like that. I get you. No, I get you. I will. No. Don't try it, Tracker. Don't try it. I beg of you. Just because I will teach it to you doesn't mean that you should try it. I will say, don't try it unless you have a teacher to say you should try it. Yeah, for sure. Don't do it unless a teacher tells you you should do it. And I leave that to your teacher, not me. Because I can't tell when. I could probably tell you if you're ready or not. But I will not say yes, because you have to understand that if you get on point, your teacher is responsible if you get an injury. Your teacher is literally going to be responsible if you get an injury. Which is why teachers will never let you back into point until you're ready. Like, because if you break an ankle, if you do things like that, you know, your teacher's gonna get blamed. In Fame, I'm gonna quote this once more. You don't actually, if it sounds fun to you, you don't need to try it. Sometimes it's just good to learn about it, you know? Like, it's sometimes good to just learn about it, and to learn, like, sometimes it's just good to learn about it, like, maybe learn the history of it, or just, like, kind of watch it. For some people, they will never do ballet a day in their lives. But would they watch somebody do ballet? Yes, they would. They would not hesitate to watch somebody to do ballet. My goal, kind of like coming up into the 2.0, is kind of like to make sure to do a bit of education. Yes, Striker, they would. If a student gets injured on their watch, they will be held accountable. Some teachers have been sued. This is why I will claim that I am not a teacher. I am not responsible for any single thing that you will try to attempt at home. And I will not be responsible if you get injured. I am simply here to educate. Like, that would be a disclaimer. Like, I'm not responsible if you get injured. If you go to an official school, yes. If you are injured on their watch, they are responsible to actually, ironically, sometimes the teacher will get sued. It has happened before, not in my school, but it has happened. I've heard of it happening. So it's one of those things. Like, my goal here is to educate and to make ballet a little bit more accessible. It's basically to make I want to show you guys a bit more accessibility, and my goal is to kind of like, hopefully that you guys after this will go and watch more ballet, because it's a very, very respectable art form. Now I can understand. Yes, it's a yes. You will then understand why. You will understand why, one, you pay so much, because the teachers are very trained. They train for at least 5 years under the care of another teacher, of a head teacher. And that's why they're a bit more, that's why ballet is very expensive. It's really not because you're throwing away money, it's because your teacher has to look after you. And it's a lot of responsibility. And it's basically a lot of responsibility for any teacher to have. My goal is to raise awareness. It is not by any means necessary to, for whatever reason, encourage you guys to try it at home. If you guys go out there and do a ballet class after I talk about it, yes, please, I'm very excited. But even if you guys are after that tell me, like, hey, Kataria, yesterday I watched the ballet, I'm like, yay, support the dance, support the arts, because we're dying. Rah, I'm so late. Fabian, you're so late. I'm about to end stream. I was talking about ballet. I was talking about ballet. No, Fabian, I'll repeat one last time, but it's basically that I was saying that after my 2.0, I'm actually going to start raising a bit more awareness on ballet because of how my mom. It's so interesting. I can't. At least I made it to the end. You're fine, Fabian. How are you? How are you? How are you? Yeah. I was talking about how after my 2.0 debuts, I'll be starting to raise a bit more awareness. Like I'll be raising awareness on like I'll be doing like a ballet series where I kind of teach you guys a little bit about ballet. We're gonna have talks about like how certain taboos in ballet are doing things, and the history of ballet behind every single thing. I'll have to get slideshows. And I'll talk even a bit about like how dancers, the life of a dancer from like even beginning till end, injuries, all those kinds of things like ballet nutrition and stuff like that. How did you accidentally take a few classes? I'm gonna prepare PowerPoint. Yes, I plan to do that. It may be every 3 months, but I will prepare it. I got fries and tenders. Yes, let's go, Fabian. Yeah, so it's like I hope Fabian, I hope you are interested in stuff like that. I hope you're interested in stuff like that. Because that is kind of what I will be doing in the next like once the 2.0 debuts. Every bi-weekly you will see a series called Teaching Ballet. We tumbled and wiggles. Then you must have taken ballet when you were very young. It's a fun game. I like a lot of teachers are taught to use fun to actually do that when you're 4 or 5, knowing that. That is correct. Yeah, it is. I will show you guys. I will show you guys some of the things that, like, I still remember when I was 4 years old. We did skipping classes. We skipped. We just skipped. We didn't even do like proper ballet. We weren't even learning pliés yet. We were skipping around in class, having fun, clapping along to the rhythm, like, and then just having a fun time. You know, like. Ironically, later on you will find out why that's a very big deal for ballet as well. It's kind of funny that you will actually find out why that's important for ballet as well, as when you are young to do those kinds of skips and those kinds of jumps. You'll find out. It's very interesting. It's very. I will tell you guys a little bit about from being very young, like what types of things that you would do as a young dancer, to when you're older, and what types of dances that you would do when you're older. And we're gonna like do a progression. I don't know anything about the male side because I took the female side. I'm sorry, but yeah, Fabian, would you be interested in learning something like that? I'm gonna ask you right now, Fabian. Would you be interested in learning something like that? Like, just not exactly teaching us ballet, but learning it. I like the spinning part. Spinnies. Oh, you should see Russian. Russian was beautiful for me. I love that Russian style. The history, not exactly. You're right, but you're not exactly right. The skips teach you to actually when you're skipping, there's a technique to skip. Basically you are actually lifting your leg above your knee. The goal, Jeta. Jate over. My friend, that is not how you spell jate. This is how you spell jate. It's actually because later on when you are jumping, one is that you will do bigger jumps. Yes. The other part is that it's actually teaching you, for a lot of dancers, when you're a little bit older, you are not going to have your feet above your knees. Like, you're not gonna have your feet below your knees, trust me. Hey, Kara, are you ending? Yes, I am, Lofi Kid. I'm sorry. Please go rate somebody else. I love you so much, but please rate someone else. Never knows. Never needed a spell hunter. No, it's fine. But basically, it's when you learn to keep, when you're skipping and you learn to keep your legs above your knees, this, I'll be honest with you, later on when you are an adult, like as you grow into the more ballet stuff, nothing you do will be below your knees. Nothing you do will be below your knees. Trust me. Yes, that counts. That's a grand jeté. Grand jeté is the split jump. Grand Batman. Grand Batman. That would be the Grand Batman. That's a high. Grand Batman means high kick. By the way, fun fact. So yes. So, Chad, I hope you have enjoyed my short 1 hour class. I definitely will be doing 3 hour classes in the future. But yes, I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream, guys. I don't think we're gonna read out today. I'm actually. It's been a long week, guys. Let's go to this. It's been a long week for me personally, and I hope you can have a good rest. It's been a long week. I'm looking forward to next week. That was so funny. I'm glad that you guys had a fun time learning. It is something that I'm ridiculously so passionate about, and I'm glad that you guys find it as enjoyable as I do. It's the first time that I've been so passionate about a thing and been able to do that. No problem, guys. So, guys, tomorrow, Genshin Star Rail. Is there gonna be a test? No, there's not gonna be a test, Fabian. But I could test you if you want. I could test you if you want. I mean, if you want. The most enjoyable stream. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I'm always open to kind of answering anything that you guys might have, even before the series comes out. So yeah. So, nope. Fabian! Hearts, hearts, hearts. Hearts and kisses. Anyways, guys. And kick us out when we feel. Goodbye, Jack. I'm joking. I'm not gonna quiz you guys. I'm not that good. Anyways, guys. Big hearts and kisses. I will see you guys for Genshin and Star Rail tomorrow, okay? Bye-bye! Mwah! See you guys!